A Fond du Lac County jury convicts a Milwaukee man in a cocaine conspiracy. Jurors finding Lateef Strong guilty of conspiracy to deliver over 40 grams of cocaine. He faces up to 65 years of confinement at sentencing. Fond du Lac County District Attorney Eric Toney says Strong was the ringleader of the conspiracy and the last of more than 15 defendants connected to the case that spanned from Fond du Lac County to Milwaukee and to Chicago. Authorities say overall the distribution ring was responsible for delivering 127 pounds of cocaine worth $9.6 million.